Okay, let's share my again screen, and yes, here we are. After this United States or template of the GIS, now I'm going to work with, let's say, one example to understand some things like some real work and real project. Right now here we have a New York example, again from United States. We have one example here. I'm just hit click and accordingly hit click and save it. This is our let's say example. I'm just drag and drop into my desktop it. This is right now the example. Before anything else, I want to tell you why we are using a I just take out this example. As you can see, we have almost 32 files right here inside the, let's say, New York example. If you want to give one by one, it is difficult, then it's make a 32 file. Actually, from project to project also change. So it is better to put them under the one unique RAR or zip or compressed file. I prefer WinRAR. You can also use whatever you wish, but it is better to put it inside the one single compressed file. Now, let's look what is those things. If you see, if you can follow here, each of 9 pieces of this file, sometimes actually 8, sometimes 6, they are unique in the name except the extension. Except the extension. Again, this one. We have also 8, again this time. But the name is the same, but the extension is not same. Same thing for the other as well. You see this one like NY or New York, land uses, this one NY, building footprint, NY places, tracks, and etc. Now let's go into deep what is these things. The ones that extended with DBF, it is represent for a database file. Okay, you remember that I said attribute information saved into the DBF. We have some PRG. PRG save the projection file or the things that related to the coordinate or this kind of thing. All these things save here. I'm not going to tell you what is a CBG or what is a SPN, SPX, or SHX because these are the mainly connection file. They make a connection between, let's say, database, attribute, and other one. But the important one is the SHP. SHP is about the shaped file. Shaped file, all the drawing locate here. So the very important one is the SHP, PRG, and DBF. DBF dataset, PRG about the projection, SHP for the, let's say, shape file. To open these things, you need to come here in your ArcGIS. Just go to add data. This open is not work like any other program. even this saves. Okay, please remind this in your mind. We just go to add data either from here or from here. Both of them same, it doesn't matter. I'm just go to add data, choose add data, and here I am. I need to connect to the folder that I am downloaded and extracted, but unfortunately there is nothing here like a desktop, C drive, D drive, or anything like this. It is mainly look like a server-based things. To connect to our local, let's say PC or desktop or local machine, we need to use this folder connection or connect to the folder. I'm just press this one, something familiar open here. I'm just find desktop. On the desktop, I will see New York example, choose that one, hit OK. And right now, I have something under my folder connection. If I'm go under the folder connection, we have something like New York example. Now I am able to see 4 shapefile. The ones that illustrated with this, let's say, icon, it's something about line, polyline. The ones that illustrated with this 3 point, it means that this is a point. And the ones that illustrated with this, I don't know how should I call it, it is a polygon. Okay, I'm able to select all together or one by one. It doesn't matter. I'm just, in this case, I'm choose all of them and hit add button. So as you can see, in New York, I think this is a Brooklyn neighborhood appear here. You see, this is appear to here. We are able to change the order. You can move one to up. You see, like this one now building visible. However, if before land use was on top, we are not see the building under it. So to put them from the smallest to the biggest one. The smallest one is always point. The second one is a line, polyline, and then the smallest building, and then big polygon. So this is right now, we are here. We are able to make extend zoom, zoom in, zoom out, or etc. We are able to identify some of the building. Let's look at to some of the building information. For instance, what here we have is say that this is a polygon. It is a retail building. The status of it is a initialization. The height of the roof is 21 something, or another building. Again, this one is a retail. Let's look some other building. This one is a warship. What about this one? Again, it is a retail. It seems that we have a bunch of the retail. This is a residential with a height of the 28 on the roof. So you see, we are able to identify a bunch of, let's say, information here. Again, let's check this one. What is this one? This is a service line. This is a service, let's say, path. Check about this road. This road is a secondary Bedford Avenue, and the maximum speed on it is 25, definitely miles, since it is a United States. Or another one, this is another Voorhees Avenue, which is somehow residential type of the, let's say, arteries. Again, this one, S23rd Street. It is a one-way street, as you can see here. We are able to add a different bunch of information here. For instance, this one is a S22 street, again one way. Let's look at this one. This is a tertiary avenue Z, it is called, or like this one, Ocean Avenue. Now let's check some of the point, or let's look at what is this. These are the subway. As you can see, BM3 Brighton Line subway. Again, it is polyline. Definitely, it is based on the railroad. Of course, I'm able to give some information. From here, we are able to change some of these color. For instance, as you can see from here, I'm able to change, let's say I can say my building like a figure and ground, and then border also, or even no border. All the building become black, like a figure and ground. Let's say analyze. So I'm able to change also this one, this line. For instance, I can choose a different bunch of the line. For instance, for a bike route. You see, it's give all of them like a bike route. Or railroad. Of course, by a coming session, I will going to show you how you are able to classify each of them accordingly. But right now we use a single classification, so all the routes or all the building look like similar and with the same value. Same thing about the point. You see, we have a different bunch of the point. I'm able to give a different sort of the class or icon to them. For instance, I can use this push pin around here. You see, like this. Or I just change it to something else. Maybe I can use this one with a big size of it a bit. Like this. So these are the different classes that you are able to assign. Also, let's change some of this land use. For instance, you are able to give this sort of land use to the land use information. Sorry, I think our connection was lost. Now we are come back. So let's also use this one to see what will be the land use of this one. So you see, we are easily able to deal with these land use and these things. Or I just change it to the other one, other land uses. So this is about this part. Let's work with a select and also deselect. I tell you that what is a select and what is a deselect feature. I'm just get rid of some of these things. When you want to read or identify some of the feature, you are able to use this select feature. Of course, we have a different sort of the select by polygon, like this one that I'm select. You are able to do it by lasso, circle, or like a line. For instance, I just draw a line across the line. The things will be selected. With use of this one, you are able to clear all the feature that selected, like this. So this is about this part actually. Okay, so I'm stop here our course. visual